Hey, APUSH people, this is Andrew Huang here to talk to you about World War I. It all began when Archduke Franz Ferdinand of the Austro-Hungarian Empire was killed by Bosnian Serb nationalist guerrilla Princip on June 28, 1914. Fortunately, the war led to an increase in nationalism, and the Committee on Public Information led by George Creel used propaganda to generate enthusiasm for the war. Unfortunately, the war also led to increased suspicion among Americans toward pacifists and socialists, and the Sedition Act was passed to curb their influence. Fortunately, the U.S. got its game together and established the War Industries Board, which coordinated purchases of war supplies and encouraged companies to use mass production techniques. Unfortunately, Wilson ordered Congress to pass legislation to institute the first ever national draft. Fortunately, American soldiers began arriving en masse in France by the summer of 1918. Fortunately, the quality of battlefield leadership was bad, and many American lives were wasted on leadership blunders on the battlefield. Fortunately, the Germans finally surrendered on November 11, 1918 at 11 in the morning. Unfortunately, Wilson's popularity was declining at home, and his party suffered serious losses during the midterm election of 1918. Fortunately, representatives from Britain, France, and the US signed the Treaty of Versailles and established the League of Nations, formally ending the war. Unfortunately, the US Senate rejected the Treaty of Versailles and the League of Nations. Fortunately, Wilson nevertheless entered the League of Nations on his own terms. In the end, the most significant immediate outcome of the U.S. participation in the war was the adoption of the League of Nations. I think it effectively captured the desire of the nations to work together in the aftermath of such a devastating war, and I think it was a good first step towards globalization.